Hi, we are going to talk more about my hamster, Mr. Muffin. He's a very sweet teddy bear hamster. He has a very unusual coloring. He's very sweet. He would never run away because he loves our house because he gets lots of yummy treats and is well taken care of. I'm going to tell you a little bit about caring for your hamster. I don't have stuff to show you, but I can definitely tell you a little bit about hamsters. I would recommend the teddy bear hamster. With the teddy bear hamster, you can always, they're usually the sweetest type. They're less active than robo hamsters, so you can play with it more outside your cage, and it's not always going to be trying to escape. Every once in a while, they'll try to get out, but my hamster learned that getting out not that much fun when he took a little stroll in my room. I went to a party and he decided he wanted to come out. He was very scared when we found him, and he's very glad to be back home. My hamster is very friendly. If your hamster isn't as friendly, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but since my hamster is very friendly and loves people, we got him a carrier. It's a little hamster carrier. We got it at the pet store. It's kind of expensive, but I say it's totally worth it because it comes with the little case and a little water bottle. And what I did is we went to PetSmart and we bought a little green igloo, and then we used some of his normal bedding to put in there for comfort so he'll sleep. Then just take maybe a small dish. Heck, you can even clean out a little water bottle thing like this from these ginormous water bottles. The average water bottle is about that tall on these, and they're round, so they have a much bigger lid. You can just put food in these. I don't, because I have a bunch of little food bowls, so I actually use one of his food bowls. Anyway, so for a hamster's cage, you want something very firm and secure. We bought one of those critter trail, the plastic things, and that did not work for us because it started breaking like the second day we got it. So we decided we found at a yard sale a $5 hamster cage. It's about this big, well, this wide, about a foot long, maybe a foot tall. It's a very nice hamster cage, and it was very cheap. We just had to spray paint it, and with non-toxic, of course. And so yeah, and that works great for him. The latch is very strong, so he couldn't open it. Heck, I could barely open it. But it makes sure he's happy, healthy, and in there. But you might want to consider getting a house for them. They like to have little tiny enclosed spots. My hamster, he's very young. He's only a few months old, believe it or not. He's very big for his age, but he's still very small. He's most active during the day, really, because I play with him a lot. But most people will tell you hamsters are nocturnal. Even petsters will tell you. I've done a lot of research, and they are not nocturnal. They have their own sleeping patterns. Most exercise during the night and are awake during the day. But if you play with them a lot during the day, they'll sleep at night. It's just the way hamsters work. They can develop different sleeping patterns. Like if you stay up till 3 in the morning, you're most likely going to sleep a lot longer. It's kind of like that with hamsters. Now, my hamster, Mr. Muffin, stores food in every little place he can find, but he's very sweet. Right now, he has something in his mouth. What do you have there? I think he has a seed of some sort, but there he is, all sweet and cuddly. he loves a hamster named Daisy. If Daisy's owner watches this, he would be very, very pleased. He is going to sit in my lap while I open this. We don't run on the keyboard. Okay, there we go. Now, I would definitely recommend not colored bedding or even Carefresh. Some hamsters will be okay with Carefresh, but my hamster, we're switching to dust-free bedding because Carefresh is very high in dust and can hurt your hamster. That's why we are switching to non-dust brands so that my hamster will be happy and healthy. Because really, he is very important to me. He is important to me as my very, very old cat. I love Mr. Muffin with all my heart, and I want him to be healthy. Because Carefresh sometimes makes hamsters, like him, sneeze. When they sneeze, it's just like this. They'll kind of go like that with their head when they sneeze, and it doesn't, if they go, and if they sneeze multiple times, that could signify that your hamster's ill. If they only do once in a while, it just means there's dust in their system and their body does not like the dust. I would definitely recommend pumpkin seeds for hamsters. My hamster, Mr. Muffin, will do anything. We lured him out when he was lost for a few hours. We lured him out from under my desk with pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are very healthy for them, and most hamsters, like him, love them. With fresh fruits and vegetables, your hamster can get a disease called wet tail. It means that they've had too much water intake, and that means you'll need to go to the vet and get little tablets that you put in the water to make them better. Well, for fruits and vegetables, there are wet foods and dry foods. Carrots are an example of dry food, and blueberries are an example of wet food. The wet food means it's very high in water, and you shouldn't feed your pet a lot of wet food because it can get wet tail. But I would recommend every 2 to 3 days giving your hamster wet food, and then you can pretty much give dry food like carrots, celery, spinach. You can give all of those foods daily if you really must, but only little quantities. Like mix it in with their food. Every once in a while, like in my hamster grilled chicken, you can search online for foods that are great for them. I even have a little hamster cookbook. You can make, like, I cut up fruits and vegetables and then use a little bit of Greek plain fat-free yogurt. I round them into balls, freeze them for a few days, and give them to him. He loves them. You can also make, like, I'll put cucumber inside a spinach leaf and roll them to make like little sushi rolls for him. He loves those too. There's all sorts of things you can do with hamsters. So, pretty soon I will have my own YouTube account, and I won't have to post on my mom's. So I will, when I get my new YouTube account, I will tell you about it. Au revoir.